There are people who walk through life carrying a quiet weight, a feeling they can't always explain. They show up, they speak well, they try to be kind, but somehow they still feel overlooked, misunderstood, or simply not received the way they wish they were. Sometimes it appears in subtle ways. Conversations that don't flow naturally, people who seem distant without reason, moments where you feel like you have to prove yourself just to be accepted. And over time, this can turn into something heavier. Self-doubt, emotional fatigue, even questioning your own worth in the presence of others. If you've ever felt like this, then listen carefully, because what many people don't realize is this: the hearts of people are not in their control. They are in the control of Allah. He is the one who places acceptance. He is the one who places love. And He is the one who can remove barriers between hearts in a way that no effort alone can achieve. There is a simple Qur'anic practice rooted in remembrance, intention, and consistency that you can begin to do from today. It is not complicated, but it requires presence and sincerity. Take a moment each day and prepare a cup of clean drinking water. Hold it gently. Bring it close to you. Then begin to recite specific verses from the Quran over the water, 7 times. As you recite, allow your voice to reach the water. Let your breath carry the words, because this is not just sound, it is intention. It is connection. And it is a form of remembrance that involves both the tongue and the heart. When you finish, drink the water slowly, with awareness, with belief that what you have recited is not empty words, but kalam Allah, the speech of Allah, and that within it there is light, there is barakah, and there is transformation. If you want to deepen this practice even further, there is an additional step you can take. You may write these same verses 111 or 313 times each, using edible ink on a clean surface. Write them carefully, with focus, with respect. Then wash the writing off with water and drink it. This is a practice that has been known and used in different traditions as a way of combining recitation, physical action, and internal intention. You can continue this process daily for 7 days, or longer if you feel the need for consistency. You may also take a small portion of the water and gently wash your face with it, especially before stepping out, before meeting people, before entering spaces where your presence matters. Let it dry naturally and carry yourself forward with calmness. Now listen closely to the nature of these verses, because they are not random. They center around something very specific: light, beauty, radiance, and the perfection of divine creation. Allah says in Surah An-Nur, verse 35, Nurun ala nur, light upon light. Allah guides to His light whom He wills. And He says in Surah Al-Hijr, verse 16, وَزَيَّنَّاهَا لِلنَّازِرِينَ, we have beautified it for those who look upon it. And He reminds us in Surah Al-Mu'minun, verse 14, فَتَبَارَكَ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ, blessed is Allah, the best of creators. And He describes faces on that day, radiant, looking toward their Lord. And finally, He tells us something deeply powerful, that He has created el-insan in the best of forms. These are not just verses about physical beauty, they are about presence. They are about nur, a light that Allah places within a person that others can feel, even if they cannot explain it. A light that softens hearts, that opens doors, that removes unnecessary resistance between people. But here is something important you must not ignore. This practice is not a replacement for character. It does not override behavior, and it does not excuse harshness, arrogance, or su al-khuluq. Its effect becomes strongest when it is combined with sincerity, patience, kindness, good manners, and a heart that is connected to Allah through prayer and remembrance. Because in reality, what people are drawn to is not just appearance, it is the state of the heart behind it. So as you do this practice, work on both. Refine your inner state, Watch your words, carry yourself with gentleness, and leave the unseen work to Allah. If you remain consistent, you may begin to notice subtle changes, interactions becoming easier, tension reducing, people responding with more openness, not because you forced anything, but because something within you has been aligned. And when Allah places acceptance for someone in the hearts of people, it flows naturally, without struggle, without chasing, without anxiety. So begin gently, stay consistent, and keep your intention sincere. May Allah place light in your presence. May He place acceptance for you in the hearts of people. And may He grant you ease, respect, and harmony in all of your relationships. Amen.